What's up, guys? I'm Matt. The channel is Dollar Box Bangers, and today I've got a 32 card PSA reveal. So before I show the cards, we'll do this part real quick. I got $650 in grading fees plus $10 to ship to California, so that puts me all in at $660. Divide that by 32 gives you a true cost of $20.63 per card. They received the order on 10/25 and got it back to me on 12/14, so pretty good turnaround time there, can't complain. As you can see right here, there was an issue with the order that I'm going to talk about afterwards. I do have a few things I want to talk about, but I'm going to save that till after the reveal because I know some people don't care what I have to say. So, but if you are into hearing some of my thoughts on this order, stick around to the end. So I'm going to get right into it. I believe it was 4 Yoshinobu Yamamoto PSA 9s, and this is a card that I want to talk about at the end. I know some of you out there might be rolling your eyes like, why the hell is this guy submitting base paper Bowman cards? And I'll show you why at the end. But I believe there were four 9s and then 10 10s. So that's that on the base paper Yamamoto. Did get crushed on a couple Topps Black Gold. Knew I shouldn't have sent these in the first place, so I deserve to get hammered on these. That's my fault, won't happen again. Kodai Senga Bowman Chrome Rookie to $4.99 PSA 9. Joey Meneses. This was a redemption auto that I got back a couple months ago in a 9. Yamamoto Chrome. 1, 2, 3, 4 9s, which is rough. I was really hoping those would do better. And then I believe that leaves 2 10s. Probably the best card in the submission. Yamamoto 2021 Topps Chrome NPB in a 10. That's a pretty big card right now. Mike Harris Silver Pack Rookie in a 10. Gunner, he came to the league in a 10. Caminero Mojo in a 10. Senga Rookie Silver Pack 10. That's a sweet one. Corbin Carroll Logo Fractor 10. Another nice one. X Fractor in a 10. And a purple Logan O'Hop Auto to 250, also in a 10. So the gem rate on this order was, I think I want to say 62.5%. But so a couple things to talk about. The first thing, so they damaged the card. They had initially graded a 10 and dinged up the corners real bad when they tried to encapsulate it. So I get an email from PSA. It basically says, and I'm going to paraphrase the back and forth to try and make this a little quicker. It says, hey man, we damaged one of your cards. We're going to refund you the grading fee and the $4.67 declared value that you had put on this card. And I thought, whoa, hold up, $4.67. That doesn't make any sense. How did you come to that number? And he told me. So I had submitted 15 of these, and instead of trying to explain it, I'm just going to show you what happened. So I am going to pull the computer down. If I try and share my screen, the audio is terrible, so we're just going to do it this way. But I will show you kind of exactly what happened. So I don't know how many of you guys have submitted PSA submissions before, but this is step number 4 where you input the card. So I had put 2022 Bowman NPB number 9 Yoshinobu Yamamoto quantity of 15. And when I had to guess at what the value was, because none of these had really sold at the time in a 10, so I didn't have any sold data to go off of. I just guessed $70. So what they did was, and when I put 70 in here, in my head it was per card, $70 per card. Well, if you click this little guy right here and you read this part, this entry represents the total declared value for the line, not the declared value per item. So I did not know that. So this was my mistake. So how they got to that $4.67 or whatever it was they took 70 divided by 15. And I'm like, oh crap, you know, I know at this point, when I got the email the other day, I had sold 4 of these for like $170 already, and that's part of what I'm going to talk about in a minute. So I explained to him, I said, listen, you know, 467, I get that I made a mistake, but you guys made a mistake by screwing up the card. So let's use some common sense here, you know, let's figure something out. So long story short, they offered a $75 voucher, which was fine with me. What I really wanted was just for them to offer, honor the original $70 in here. You know, yes, I made a mistake, now I know, but you know, $5, that's not a fair deal. So anyway, they offered a $75 voucher. And then the guy said he was going to kick in some PSA, like a hat and a shirt. And I'm like, okay, you know, cool. You don't have to do that, but thank you. So anyway, that's what happened there. And then today, what came in the mail with the order was a PSA card stand, which is cool, and a sticker. A PSA sticker, right? That's not a hat or a shirt, which I'm fine with. I mean, like the PSA stand I'll actually use. I probably would have never worn a hat and a shirt. But then I get out I can't show the letter because it has voucher information on it, but the letter starts, it's addressed to Brandon M. in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, which is not me. I'm Matt in Worcester. So they sent the wrong letter to the wrong guy, and now my voucher that they sent has this Brandon M's information on it. So now I have to like send, you know, more emails to try and figure out this voucher situation to make sure that when I try and use this thing that it's actually credited to my account and not Brandon's account, right? So that was sort of frustrating. And like I said, now I've got another email out to try and figure this situation. But so that was one thing. Now the second thing I want to talk about is the Yoshinobu Yamamoto cards, and I want to show a couple sales here. So right here I'm looking at Jackson Holiday 2022 Bowman Draft first. So here we go, not the first edition. So last couple sales, and these are all PSA 10s, $48 on bid, $48 on bid, 64 looks like buy it now, and 56 on bid. And these are all within like the last 2 days. So that is basically the hottest prospect in the game, his first Bowman paper, okay, and a PSA 10. That's what they're selling for. Now, let's look up a Shohei Ohtani 2018 Bowman rookie card in a PSA 10. 115, 102, 120, 122, 109. So you have basically the hottest prospect and the hottest player in the game, and these are their comparable Bowman cards. Well, sort of. These are actually better than what I'm about to show you. But check this out. Now let's look at the last 4 Yoshinobu Yamamoto Bowman number 9 PSA 10 sales. And I know these are legit because they're mine. All 4 of these were my sales. 169, so call it 170, 170. I did put one up at bid because I wanted to see what it would go for. So a little less than 140, and then another one at 170. These all sold within, 5 or 6 days of each other. And so the Holiday is a first. This is not a first. The Ohtani is a rookie. This is not a rookie. And why am I saying that? And it's because there's always going to be a way to there's always going to be an edge, right? And this was sort of me finding an edge by trusting my gut and going all in on this. And three things basically sell cards: hype, supply and demand, and player performance. And Yoshinobu Yamamoto is arguably the most hyped free agent right now behind Ohtani. Ohtani has signed, Yamamoto has not. Supply and demand, these were mine. I didn't look at the pop counts, but I gotta be one of the few guys sending these cards in. So the supply is much lower than demand right now on this card. And then we talk about player performance. Yamamoto has won three straight Sawamura Awards, which is the Japan equivalent of the Cy Young, and has earned Pacific League Most Valuable Player honors in each of the last 3 seasons. So, yeah, he hasn't pitched a day in the major leagues, but the guy is good, and casual fans are starting to realize this. So it just kind of happened to be a unicorn type card where I just happened to get him back at like the perfect time. There's not a lot out there. He's incredibly hyped right now, and I'm one of the few people that have graded these, and it's just insane to me that a base paper Bowman in a PSA 10 is selling for 170. I might be able to get, I bet I could get $200 for this, you know, once he signs. It's just crazy. But, you know, again, guys, my point is there's always opportunity out there. You know, you might not know what it looks like, whether it's digging through dollar boxes or buying weird, you know, Japanese cards and getting lucky, you know. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to point that out, and it was a win, and it feels good to get a win. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next one.